Hello everyone, hope you all fine. Today I am again with you with the same exercise 6.1. Two questions I explained in my previous video. Now I am going to explain you from question number 3rd. You can see that this is the question number 3rd. In this question number 3rd, you can see that we have given so many things. Like one thing we have given that PQR. You can see that this is the PQR angle, and this angle is equal to angle PRQ. PRQ, that means this angle. These two angles are equal to each other. That's this angle and this angle. These two angles are equal to each other, and we have to prove that PQS is equal to PRT. That means this is PQS and this is PRT. The outer angles are equal to each other. The interior angles are equal, and we have to prove that the outer or exterior angles are equal to each other. So how we will solve it? Just see. You can see that I have made the figure for that. You can see that this is given. This we have to prove that PQS is equal to PRT. This we have to prove. That's mean I have located in this in the form of 3 and 4. We have given that angle 1 equal to angle 2. You can see that angle 1 is equal to angle 2 in the question, and we have to prove that angle 3 is equal to angle 4 according to the figure. So you can see that, and you will also do like the similar manner in your fair copy. Now see that we have to prove that angle 2 is equal to angle 3. Now what we will do? See, first you will see that SQR is a line. You can see that this is a line. So angle 3 and angle 1 are linear pair. So linear pair, that's mean we can write angle 1 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degree, because these are linear pair. Similarly, we can assume it equation number 1. Similarly, we can say that angle 2 plus angle 4 is equal to 180 degree, because these are also linear pair. So this we can say as equation number 2. Now you can see that from equation, now we will write that from equation 1 and 2. From equation 1 and equation 2. You will see that the right hand side are equal, because 180 degree 180 degree, hence the left hand side will also be equal to each other. Hence we can say that this implies angle 1 plus angle 3 is equal to angle 2 plus angle 4. But you can see there angle 3 equal to angle 4. That's mean angle 3, that the exterior angles are equal. In previous I was telling that the exterior angle we have to prove equal, but angle 3 equal to angle 4 we have to prove yes. Angle 3 equal to angle 4 we have to prove equal. So what we will do? You can see that angle 1 equal to angle 2, it is given in the question. You can see according to the question that angle 1, this angle 1 and this angle 2 both are equal. So we can write angle 1 plus angle 3 is equal to, at the place of angle 2 we can write angle 1 plus angle 4. You can see that angle 1 and angle 1 can cancel each other. Therefore angle 3 is equal to angle 4. Angle 3, in place of angle 3, what we can write? PQS. Angle PQS is equal to, in place of angle 4, we can write PRT. Angle PRT. This we have to prove. Hence we can say that this is proved. Now move to the next question. Now see the next question. In the question number 4, it is given that x plus y is equal to w plus z. That's mean you can see in the figure also that x plus y, these two, equal to the sum of these two, x plus y equal to w plus z. So we have to prove that AOB is a line. This is a line. If this is a line, that's mean we have to prove that x plus y equal to 180 degree or w plus z is equal to 180 degree. Hence we can say that these are linear pairs, so we can say that this is a line. So for that we have to prove that x plus y equal to 180 or w plus z equal to 180 degree. Now see how we will solve it. You can see that I have made the figure for that also. The same figure which is in the question also, I have made it for you. Now w plus z is equal to the x plus y is equal to w plus z. It is given in the question. Now how we will prove it? We can say that x plus y plus w plus z equal to 360 degree. Why? Because the sum of these all angle will be 360 degree, because this is a complete angle. Because You know that the sum of all the angle at a point is equal to 360 degree. Now we will further solve it. You can say that in the place of x plus y, we will write x plus y, it's all right. But in the place of w plus z, as we can see that in the question that w plus z is equal to x plus y. So in place of w plus z, we will write again x plus y is equal to 360. In the place of this x plus y, this is x plus y. In place of this w plus z, this is x plus y. Now you can see that there are 2x and 2y. So 2x plus 2y is equal to 360 degree. Now see 2 we will take common. So x plus y is equal to 360 degree. Hence x plus y is equal to 360 upon 2. That's mean it's 180 degree. You can see that in the question x plus y is equal to 180 degree. That's mean the sum of these two adjacent angle is 180 degree. Hence these are linear pair. So we can write linear pair. Hence AOB is a line. Therefore AOB is a line. Now move to the next question. This is the next question number 5th, and in this question you can see that the OR is perpendicular. That means this line is perpendicular to the PQ, and this is a ray, and we have to prove that angle ROS, that means this angle is equal to QOS and POS. You can see that QOS is this angle and POS is this angle. See that we have to include all the angles, but first see that we have given only one thing. This is perpendicular, so we will use the same thing there in the solution of the question. You can see that I have made the figure for you. In this question, this is the perpendicular line, and this we have to prove, and we have given only one thing, OR. This OR is perpendicular to PQ. It's all right. So you can see that ROP, that's mean ROQ is 90 degree. Therefore this side will also be 90 degree. That's mean POS, you can see that SOP or POS, the same thing is there. SO plus ROS is equal to ROQ. Why? Because this is also 90 degree and this is also 90 degree. So we can write that the sum of these two equal to ROS, both are equal to 90 degree. But you can see that in the answer, if you will see this answer, in that answer ROS is not required, ROS is not there. This is POS, and in the place of POS we can write SOP. In the place of this we can write POS also, plus angle ROS is equal to angle ROQ. It's all right. But you can see that in this question ROQ is not given. ROS we required, yes, there is ROS, and POS we required, it's all right, but ROS we don't require. In place of ROQ we required QOS. In place of ROQ we required QOS. That means this part is extra needed, so we will add ROS both the sides. So we will write adding ROS both the sides. So I have written adding ROS both the side, and you can see easily that in the left hand side I have added ROS, and at the right hand side also ROS added. So you can see that this is POS, it's all right, but you can see that there are two ROS, so we can write angle twice angle ROS is equal to, if you will see this clearly, ROQ in the figure, ROQ and ROS, if we will add these two angle together, so we will find out QOS. So in the place of this we can write angle QOS. So now we required, in answer sheet you can see that we are having only ROS at the left hand side, so we will put only ROS, angle ROS equal to angle QOS minus angle POS. Now angle ROS equal to 1 upon 2 angle QOS minus angle POS. Hence this question is proved. Now you can see the next question. In this question you can see that the question, and according to the question, the step by step I am making the figure also. You can see that it is given that angle XYZ is 64. So you can see that here is XYZ is 64. I have made the 64, not the help of the protector, just make it yourself a acute angle. Now see that the further part of the question is produced the XY line up to P. So yes, I will produce the XY line. This is the XY line. I will produce it till point P. Yes. Now draw a figure from the given information YQ. You can see that YQ is the bisector of ZYP. You can see that ZYP is this and YQ is the angle bisector of this. That means this angle equal to this angle. Both the angles are equal. We can assume it like X and X like that. So because this is the angle bisector. Now we have to prove what we have to find out. We have to find out angle XYQ. You can see that this is XYQ. This angle, this whole angle, and the reflex of QYP. QYP. Reflex of this means just don't take the X and we can subtract the X angle from the 360 degree angle. We will find out the reflex of QYZ. So for both of that we need X, the value of X. So what we will do, that how we will solve it, just see. I have made a figure for you. You can see that in this figure what we have done, we have just looked at all the things and I have written angle PYQ is equal to QYZ is equal to X. I have assumed it because this is the YQ is the angle bisector line, and you can see that X plus 64 equal to 180 degree. Why? Because PX is a line. Now we will further solve it. We can solve it. 2X equal to 180 minus 64. Then X is equal to 116 upon 2 is equal to 58 because 2 will be divided 116. So the value of X is equal to 58. Now we required XYQ. XYQ angle we will find out after adding 64 and X. So 64 degree plus X and the value of X is 58. We will add this. This is. Now see that reflex of QYP. This is QYZ. QYP, the reflex of QYP. Yes, the QYP. You can see that the reflex of QYP, that means 360 minus this. So 360 minus angle X is 58 and the answer is 302. So this is all about this exercise. Thank you very much.